We just got a ton of new information in Jujutsu Kaisen with Volume 28's official release. And one of the more notable ones is we finally figured out who Usami is. For those who don't know, they randomly referenced a new sorcerer named Usami who they would consider to be the best grade 1 sorcerer. And there were a ton of theories about who this character could be, whether he was going to show up, but turns out it really was just kind of a throwaway. But apparently, nobody likes this character. Gojo even says he really hates that dude, Mei says the same thing, same with Kusakabe, and Miguel says, I don't even know who that is. Not only that, but y'all remember in the first season, whenever the students went after the finger bearer and it was a much stronger curse than originally anticipated, and they were almost unalived because Gojo was off on another mission? Well, it's because Gojo was cleaning up one of the messes by Usami. And low-key, he kind of gives off vibes that he might be related to Yuta. Which, by the way, he actually redrew Yuta being cut in half by Sukuna, though of course, as you guys know, I can't show that panel. We also got a first glimpse of Gege's new avatar, kind of a combination of the one-eyed cat and Superman. And I'm not quite sure what's going on with the laser beam here, because it seemed to hit him in the back of the head, but also going out the eye. But it could also be a reference to the way Gohan transforms with that red line going through his head before he loses it. Or he's showing that he's lasering himself in the back of the head because of the smoke coming out here. Who knows? Could just be a fun drawing, but regardless, this is Gege Akutami's new avatar. Now, this part's undeniably going to upset people, but Urame was originally male. They got reincarnated into a female body due to Kenjaku's contract. So, originally male, born into a female body, they being their pronoun, it does make a lot of sense, but this, for some reason, made a lot of people upset because they went by the pronouns they, them. What a weird thing to get upset about, but it's the current age, so who knows? And we also got clarification on why JJK characters have some air-walking type flying ability. So we already kind of knew that Gojo could do this because of his curse technique of Limitless, essentially being able to fly or stand on infinity in the air. And then we also knew about grasping the surface of the air like Maki and Toji because we saw this with her Heavenly Restriction being completed and her vision actually being changed to be able to see the surfaces of the air and be able to sense curse spirits with her other enhanced senses. Now, Sukuna has been doing the same technique, but not because of a Heavenly Restriction. Much like how he's able to witness something and copy and imitate it like Maharaga Slash or repairing his curse technique with RCT like Gojo did, he does the same kind of thing with Maki and Toji. Instead of being able to actually physically jump off of the air, he creates a small explosion by releasing curse energy when he grasps the air's surface. Since Maki and Toji don't have curse energy, they are actually jumping off the actual air and grasping it. He momentarily grasps it and then makes a small explosion with curse energy, which is what propels him through the air. And as we can see down here, this technique of applying curse energy to the surface of the air was also being used by Higuruma, which again shows his insane potential and basically him being the next Gojo. And this part was supposedly new information, but I'm pretty sure we've already heard this before. But he's talking about the restoration of Sukuna's body in Yorozu's. He says Yorozu did not suspend the transformation from the incarnation, but rather refused and ended it. This way, the difference in skill level also comes into light, which is cool, basically saying that Sukuna is actually able to stop this completely and halt it and then resume it while Yorozu can't do that. And this where he says that he wanted to go more in depth into it, but didn't have the time because he got sick, and then as we know later on, got his appendix removed because that sickness was actually pretty bad. We also got some kind of adaptation of Sukuna versus Rika, with Sukuna being drawn as a crab and Rika being drawn as a bat. I don't really know the logic behind that, but hey, there's the image. Now, before people get crazy, I don't think Akutami's trying to say here that Rika is stronger than Sukuna, because some people are like, oh, Sukuna's running away, he looks scared. No, I think it's just a fun drawing, so try not to look too deep into it. And then we also got a new chibi drawing of Sukuna, Yuji, Yuta, and Rika all battling against each other. No, there was no Gojo panels. No, there was no hint to a sequel to Jujutsu Kaisen like Jujutsu Kaisen Shippuden. It was basically just adding on additional information, redrawing multiple parts between Yuta, Maki, and Sukuna, and of course, just fun drawings like a new avatar. I do really think that it's funny that Usami really is just kind of this throwaway character that he randomly threw in. That's so Gege Akutami. But let me know what you guys think about the new information, and I'll see you on the next video.